Morgan. Well, Reverend Gabriele Amorth made headlines around the world recently when he said the devil was present in the Vatican. You're talking about something very real, aren't you?
Certo, realissima. Vi dico, se credete al Vangelo, credete all'esistenza del demonio.
Absolutely, very real.
As to the devil's presence in the Vatican, he says that's no surprise. He once had to perform an exorcism on another exorcist.
In the depths of Vatican's most guarded chamber, a terrifying prophecy has been unsealed. Written in ancient Aramaic, its words pulse with an otherworldly glow. The message? A warning so devastating that cardinals fell to their knees trembling. What they discovered will shake the foundations of everything you believe about 2025. My dear children of the Most High God, what I'm about to share with you was never meant to see the light of day. The Vatican's most closely guarded secret has been breached, and the message within points directly to this moment in time. You're not watching this video by chance. You've been drawn here by divine providence. Today, I must share 3 earth-shattering revelations that will transform your understanding of what's coming. The first sign has already manifested, and the second is unfolding as we speak. Before I continue, I must warn you, this message won't be available for long. Forces beyond our control are working tirelessly to suppress these truths. Subscribe now and activate notifications, because what I'm about to reveal will change everything you thought you knew about prophecy and our immediate future. Let me take you back to the morning of December 21st, 2024. Deep within the Vatican's secret archives, in a chamber that hasn't been opened for 2 millennia, something extraordinary occurred. A sealed scroll, protected by ancient safeguards, began to emit a strange, pulsating light. The timing of this event wasn't random. It coincided precisely with a mysterious signal detected from the depths of space, a signal that scientists still cannot explain. But this was just the beginning. The scroll contained prophecies so precise, so detailed about our present time, that it left Vatican scholars in a state of shock. These weren't vague predictions. They were specific warnings about events unfolding right now, in our time. The first sign mentioned in the scroll speaks of a great deception. In these last days, a powerful force would arise, wielding technology beyond human comprehension. The prophecy speaks of machines that can peer into the future, making predictions with frightening accuracy. Sound familiar? Just last month, quantum computing achieved a breakthrough that allows predictive modeling of global events with 99.99% accuracy. The ancient texts describe this exactly, down to the very percentage. But here's what they don't want you to know. This technology isn't just about predicting weather patterns or market trends. It's about controlling the narrative of human destiny itself. The prophecy warns of a time when truth becomes indistinguishable from fabrication, when reality itself seems to bend and warp under the weight of technological manipulation. The second sign is even more alarming. The scroll speaks of a great economic alignment, a moment when the world's financial systems converge in an unprecedented way. My dear children, this is happening right now. The recent merger of major global financial institutions isn't just about money, it's about control. The prophecy warns of a system so integrated, so all-encompassing, that it will become impossible to buy or sell without participating in it. But there's more. The third sign, the most chilling of all, involves a discovery that will shake the foundations of every major religion on earth. Hidden deep within the Vatican's most secure vaults lies evidence so controversial, so earth-shattering, that its revelation could trigger a global spiritual crisis. The prophecy speaks of a moment when this truth will be forced into the light, causing many to question everything they've ever believed. What makes these prophecies different from others? Unlike the vague predictions of Nostradamus or the general foretellings of Baba Vanga, these warnings come with specific timestamps and precise details. They're not just predictions, they're divine warnings, meant to prepare God's children for what's coming. The blind mystic's final message, discovered alongside these revelations, adds another layer of urgency. Written in what appears to be blood, her words echo the ancient scroll's warnings with frightening accuracy. She spoke of a time when humanity would stand at a crossroads, when the very nature of what it means to be human would be challenged. But here's what gives me hope, and what should give you hope too. The prophecy doesn't just warn of darkness, it provides a pathway to light. For those who are prepared, for those who understand the signs, there is a promise of protection and guidance through the coming storms. The quantum computing breakthrough mentioned earlier isn't just about prediction, it's about preparation. The machines have detected patterns that align perfectly with biblical prophecies, confirming what the ancient scroll revealed. We're not just talking about coincidences anymore. We're talking about mathematical certainty. The Vatican's response to these discoveries has been telling. Instead of dismissing them, they've assembled a secret task force of their top theologians and scientists. Why? Because the evidence is too compelling to ignore. The convergence of ancient prophecy with modern technology has created a perfect storm of revelation. But there's something even more personal at stake here. The prophecy speaks directly to this generation, to you watching this right now. It mentions a select group of people who would be awakened to these truths at exactly the right moment. If you're watching this, you're part of that chosen group. The economic alignment we're witnessing isn't just about money, it's about spiritual warfare. The prophecy warns of a system designed to separate God's children from their divine purpose. But it also provides specific instructions for those who wish to remain faithful during these trying times. The space signal detected by astronomers isn't random noise. It's a cosmic confirmation of these ancient warnings. Scientists have been baffled by its precise mathematical sequence, a sequence that, when decoded, aligns perfectly with biblical numerology. This isn't coincidence, it's divine orchestration. Consider this. The same day the Vatican scroll began to glow, quantum computers across the globe recorded unprecedented spikes in their prediction algorithms. The machines were detecting something massive on the horizon, something that aligns perfectly with both ancient prophecy and modern scientific understanding. The blind mystic's blood-written warning speaks of 3 waves of change that will sweep across the earth. The first wave is technological, the rise of artificial intelligence and quantum computing. The second is economic, the global financial reset we're witnessing. The third is spiritual, and it's about to begin. But here's what you need to understand. These aren't just random events. They're part of a divine timeline, carefully orchestrated to wake up those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. The prophecy speaks of a great awakening, a moment when God's children will finally understand the full scope of what's happening. The Vatican's secret archives contain thousands of documents, but this particular scroll was sealed with 7 specific marks that correspond exactly to the 7 seals mentioned in the book of Revelation. When the scroll began to glow, these seals broke in a specific sequence, revealing a message that bridges ancient wisdom with modern reality. The quantum computing breakthrough isn't just about predicting the future, it's about revealing the present. The machines have detected patterns in global events that perfectly align with biblical prophecies, creating a convergence of technology and spirituality that's never been seen before. But there's hope. The prophecy speaks of a remnant, a group of believers who would be positioned at exactly the right time to understand and share these warnings. If you're watching this now, you're being called to be part of that remnant. The economic signs are impossible to ignore. The recent merger of global financial institutions isn't just about efficiency, it's about preparing for something bigger. The prophecy warns of a moment when traditional financial systems will be replaced by something new, something that will test the faith of believers worldwide. The space signal continues to baffle scientists, but its message is clear to those who understand prophetic language. Its mathematical sequence, when analyzed through the lens of biblical numerology, reveals a countdown to events that will shake the foundations of every major institution on Earth. But here's what gives me peace, and what should give you peace too. The prophecy doesn't just warn of darkness, it provides specific instructions for those who wish to remain faithful during these times. It speaks of divine protection, of supernatural provision, of a peace that surpasses all understanding. The blind mystic's final warning, written in her own blood, speaks of a great deception that would come through technology. But it also speaks of a great revelation, a moment when God's truth would break through all the artificial noise and reach those who are truly seeking. The Vatican's response tells us everything we need to know. Their top theologians and scientists aren't just studying these prophecies. They're preparing for what they reveal. The convergence of ancient warnings with modern events has created a situation they can no longer ignore or deny. But you're not watching this by accident. The prophecy speaks of a moment when God would use modern technology to reach his children with ancient truth. This video, this message, is part of that divine plan. The economic reset we're witnessing isn't just about money. It's about choice. The prophecy warns of a system designed to test faith, but it also promises provision for those who remain faithful. God always provides a way for his people. The quantum computer's predictions aren't just about probability, they're about prophecy. The machines have detected patterns that align perfectly with biblical timelines, creating a convergence of science and spirituality that confirms what believers have known all along. But here's what you need to do right now. First, subscribe to this channel and activate notifications. The prophecy speaks of a time when these truths would be suppressed, when access to divine warnings would be limited. By subscribing, you ensure you won't miss critical updates as these events unfold. Second, share this message with those you care about. The prophecy speaks of a responsibility that comes with knowledge. Those who understand these warnings have a divine mandate to warn others. Third, prepare yourself spiritually. The prophecy provides specific instructions for the days ahead, and we'll be sharing these in upcoming videos. But time is short and the window for preparation is closing. My dear children of God, what I've shared with you today is just the beginning. The convergence of ancient prophecy with modern events is creating a moment of unprecedented revelation. The Vatican's secret scroll, the quantum computing breakthrough, the mysterious space signal, and the blind mystic's blood-written warning are all pointing to the same truth. We are living in prophetic times. Don't let this message find you unprepared. Subscribe now, activate notifications, and join us as we uncover more divine revelations in the days ahead. The time for spiritual awakening is now. Remember, you're not watching this by chance. You've been divinely guided to this message for such a time as this. The question is, what will you do with this knowledge? May the grace and peace of our Lord be with you all as we navigate these prophetic times together. Stay vigilant, stay faithful, and stay tuned for more revelations that will change everything you thought you knew about prophecy in our immediate future. Click subscribe now, activate the notification bell, and share this urgent message before it's too late. Your spiritual destiny and the destiny of those you love may depend on it. God bless you all.